All right, on tonight's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our Unreal Engine project. Let's have a look at what we went over tonight. Let me get that pulled up. So, as you recall, the last thing I told you was that we had to get the cone situated on top of our pillars here. As you can see, we do have our cone situated. I don't know if you can tell that well from the top angle, so we're going to change our perspectives as usual to get a clear shot of our new arena, or our final constructed arena. As you can see, we do have our cone sitting atop our pillars. Now, it did take a little while to get this actually done. It took a lot of maneuvering and a lot of camera angling and a lot of moving around and things like that. But we were actually able to get it settled. Let's have a look a little closer. I'm zooming a little bit so you can see what the pillars look like with the cones on top. So you can see everything did come out nice and smooth. Everything is situated. Everything is nice and centered. Everything is nice and built. So this is our complete cell arena. You can see we have our 24 by 24 slab. We have our four pillars, 12 high of the cylinders, and then they are topped by our cones. So our structure is completely done now. At this point, we are further than we were the last time the system crashed. So I'm happy about that. We can move forward. So what we're going to be doing on from here is going to be adding new features and discovering some new things that we can do inside of the environment that we didn't do before. Like I said, because we got stumps. Tomorrow is probably going to be a heavy coding day with the auto gen or the other learning agents. We're gonna just take all day, probably coding that out tomorrow, so we can make sure we're all caught up. Now that we all caught up in our Unreal Engine, and we all were supposed to be, actually we're further than we're supposed to be, and that's a good thing. So, like I said, tomorrow's gonna be a heavy coding day. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a video on it or not, but of course, I am gonna be coding tomorrow heavily. Maybe I will give you an update on it, on how we're doing. But I'm definitely gonna be inside my environment, building and making sure we progress as we move along. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. And for now, this is the Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.